What does it really take to get into your dream school? Hi, I'm Shauna K. Lester, founder of Memorable Essay. I help ambitious college and grad school applicants stand out in a sea of competition and get into their dream schools, so you can use your education to impact the world in the way you want to and create a legacy you're proud of. By getting to know who you really are, I help you to communicate to the selection committee what special value you and only you can add to that school or that program. Because applicants who get into their dream schools not only meet the basic requirements, but also bring something that a campus needs, and they're memorable. By using my story brand match process, I've enabled clients to get into some of the best schools in the world, including Harvard University, Amherst College, Princeton, Cornell, UPenn, the University of Oxford, Tsinghua University, NYU, and Yale. That's more than 400 people who've won more than $6 million in scholarships and financial aid. Enabling someone to get the opportunity of a lifetime is not just a job to me. It's my way of helping others to transform their lives through education and have a bigger impact in the world than they would otherwise. I know that's possible for you because it happened to me. I became a paid journalist when I was 14 years old and wrote my first major story on how street boys or street children who lived near me survived by wiping car windshields in exchange for coins. So I came into college as a strong writer. As early as freshman year, my friends and my peers would ask for my help with their applications to college, grants, and scholarships. By the time I got to graduate school, I started noticing a trend. On one hand, people would tell me, I want to stand out, but then right after that, they'd sigh and say, but there's nothing special about me. I knew these people, so I knew that was not true. Not only could I see what made them truly amazing, I could also articulate it in a way that would grab someone else. Since my senior year in college, I have interviewed prospective students and made recommendations to the deans about who I think should be admitted. So I can tell you from an insider's perspective that how someone talks about themselves in a competitive application pool can be the decisive difference between a yes and a no. At a basic level, I created Memorable Essays so I could help applicants do a better job of selling themselves, so that people like you who are deserving of great educational opportunities would not miss out on them simply because they couldn't put themselves together on paper. At a deeper level, I run Memorable Essay for people who look at the world the way it is and want to get an education that will help them make it better. People who ask themselves, what will be different in the world because I lived? You want more for yourself, your family, your community, your country, or maybe even an entire field or industry, and you feel going to college and doing graduate studies or winning a big scholarship is your next step. You need an educational opportunity. My introduction to the power of education came through my mother. Growing up, I shared a room with her, and almost every morning when she woke up, she would sigh and say, I never became who I wanted to be. When she was young, she got a partial scholarship to attend high school, but she was not able to attend. And she made me know that in order for me to become who I wanted to be, I would have to get a good education. She made a lot of sacrifices to make sure I would attend one of the best high schools in Jamaica, where I'm from. And in high school, I fell in love with one extracurricular activity, Schools Challenge Quiz, because it taught me so much about different countries and cultures.
Local and international affairs. Who's the Chief of Police of Toronto, Canada? Yes, Immaculate. Yes. Literature. Who wrote the novel Tar Baby? Yes, Immaculate.
Toni Morrison.
Yes, information technology. That's the end of the match.
The downside was that although my mother really wanted me to go to med school in Jamaica after high school, I really wanted to go and see the world, see all these places I had been learning about. By being driven and with tons of support from my mentors, I went to Bates College in Maine. And while in college, I backpacked Guatemala, studied in Spain, visited France, Rwanda, danced in Uganda, worked in biotech in the US, and did my senior thesis research in Peru. And then I won $300,000 in scholarship to grad school at Columbia University in New York. Going through that whole process showed me that actually getting into your dream school is a door to a whole new world. On the other side is the freedom and fulfillment you feel when you use your education to create a life you love, not a life you settled for. Memorable Essay brings together everything I love: education, communication, and helping others win. If you're thinking of applying to college, grad school, or you're dreaming of another educational opportunity, Memorable Essay can help you with 3 important things. 1, clarity. Is this really the next best step for you based on what you want for your life and why? If you don't know why you want something, you're not likely to commit to doing the work to get it. 2, strategy. You're at point A, you need to get to point B. How will you get there? Applying to school without a strategy is like trying to build a mansion without a plan. Maybe you'll get it done, but it'll be a longer, more expensive, and nerve-wracking process than it has to be. And you need 3, the secret sauce. Can you guess what that is? It's your story. Once you're clear about why you're applying and you're using a strategy to get there, it's time to put yourself on paper. You have to uncover your story and tell it. Your story can be the difference between getting into an okay school with no financial aid and getting into a school you love with a $250,000 scholarship. It can be the difference between having to reapply and stealing the spotlight the first time in a process with a 1% acceptance rate. Your story can be the difference between barely making ends meet for years to come and earning more than what you need. And it can be the difference between spending your life doing work you hate and having a life full of options, freedom, and deep fulfillment. A life where you love the impact you're having and the legacy you're creating. No one else in the world has your story. No other applicant will tell it for you. It's time to change your life. It's time to be memorable. Click the link below so we can work together to make you memorable.